Hi, my name is Henry Jolicoeur. I'm a French-Canadian hypnotherapist that has worked with more than 10,000 clients. And my special field of interest and study at this time is brainwashing and mind control by cults. For you see, I believe that there's millions of people around the world that are brainwashed. I believe that their life is controlled mentally, emotionally, financially by various cults and cults leader. And now many become part of a cult, only watching the internet, as we see right now with the cult leader Teal Swan. Today I'm not going to go into the different aspect of what she is teaching. I would like to focus on what she said about debt. Two things: that debt is delicious and that debt is really pushing a reset button. Extremely dangerous statement. And my information now is that at least 5 people have committed suicide that were following Teal Swan instruction. Teal Swan has never apologized for saying such stupid things. How could she? She said, before I came down to earth, there was an entire panel of Arcturian beings, 6-dimensional beings, who even choose the way I would look in this life when I came on earth. Edgar Cayce talked about the Arcturian as being 5th-dimensional aliens from planet orbiting the star Arcturus in the Boots constellation, approximately 36 light years from Earth. How could someone coming from so far, being all organized by extraterrestrial being, how could she humble herself and say, I'm so sorry I said some stupid things? His Holiness the Dalai Lama a few months ago said that the next Dalai Lama, if she's a woman, should be very beautiful. And there was a backlash on various social media. And the Dalai Lama apologized. He said, I'm sorry, I should not have said that. That's His Holiness the Dalai Lama. But not Teal Swan. She won't say, I'm sorry. This has cost the life of 5 people. I made a big mistake saying those stupid things. Right now, as part of my work, I am working in the hospice movement. I have helped more than 20 people in the process of dying. The last one was my brother-in-law a few weeks ago. And I can tell you that death is a mystery. According to the Buddhist tradition, it is very rare to get a human form. When you die, commit suicide, there's no guaranteed where you're gonna end up. Same thing in the teaching of Hinduism, and we don't want to go in the teaching of Judaism and Christianity. Once you're here on this side, you can improve your life. When you decide to commit suicide, you're taking a big step in the unknown. And here, people are taking the words of Teal Swan. It's only a reset button. And she also said that death is delicious. Well, I have accompanied people that have screamed all the way to the door of death. If you are in a state of very high consciousness, it might be a great transition into the light, into love, into peace. But if you are a regular person with a lot of unfinished karma, it might be very, very painful to go through these door of death itself. You see, in a hypnosis, it is understood that about 20% of all human beings are easy subject. You say 1, 2, 3, and they go in a trance. The same people that are listening to the teaching of Teal Swan, they might be some people out there that are very, very easy influenced. Oh, I'm depressed, they think. And then they say, well, Teal Swan said it's only a reset button. I'll push the button, I'll commit suicide, and I'll come back better. It's bullshit. Very dangerous bullshit that this woman is peddling. If I would believe in those things, I would say that she is a reptilian person selling snake oil. If you listen to many of her videos, there's nothing new. She's just reading this New Age book, this book on philosophy, this book on heart math, and then putting it in her own words and proclaiming that it is her superior knowledge. It's really bullshit. She is an extremely dangerous person. Where do I come from a spiritual point of view, you may ask? Well, since I'm a teenager, I have been a student of Paramahamsa Yogananda and the Self-Realization Fellowship. Over the years, I have studied with many Buddhist teachers, specifically from the Theravada tradition. I'm also a movie maker, and in the last 5 years, I have made a 20-hour documentary on the life and teaching of Bhagavan Ramana Maharishi that you can find on the YouTube channel of Mr. David Godman, who's written 20 books on Hinduism and spirituality in general. I believe in self-realization. In 1971, I met the great saint Anandamaya Ma, who is considered by scholars to be one of the most realized women of the 20th century. I still believe in self-realization, in enlightenment, and what Teal Swan is peddling has nothing to do with true self-realization. It is her own speculation. She is good looking. She is a very good communicator. She's packaging herself in very sophisticated ways. But it's about power. It's about money. It's about her being famous. It is not about you getting closer to God, the divine, whatever you want to call the divine spirit that resides everywhere and within your own heart. She is claiming all kinds of bullshit stories like she is the reincarnation of Shirdi Sai Baba. Nobody can prove who she was in her past life. She's just throwing this out to impress ignorant followers that do not know anything about true spirituality. So before you give her your money, before you go to Costa Rica, before you give your mind, your time, your heart to her teaching. Investigate deeply who she is. I think she is one of the most dangerous new age false teacher that is polluting the internet right now. Thank you very much.